Nathan Stanford Sr., and we're going to work on episode 2. Someone asked me if I was going to do the mobile first approach. I'll do my best to do that, but right now what I'm going to do is just continue to code along like I normally would. Hopefully I keep track of that and do that so that you'll be able to see how it looks and make sure it works in all the situations of the different sizes. So if we go from here, make it pull out there, and then the rest be large. So I think I will work on that here in just a minute. First thing I want to do is get rid of this expand at large. We don't need that. And maybe even think of a login, because one of my thoughts were I want to make sure I'm doing a login. But first, I probably will try adding a div down here to figure out how I'm going to do this. So let's get back into the code. First thing I want to do is get rid of this link, because I really don't need a link there. Let's get rid of it, and let's go look how it looks now. Okay. So let's see here. So right now, home link, we'll get rid of the disabled. We can always go back and get the drop down later if we need it. Let's get rid of that. Here's the disabled link. And down here's the drop down, which we can always go get again if we need it. So let's see here, LA down to there. Okay. So now if I close this and I reload this, we just have the home and the link. If we go back here, we have browse, activity, and support. Activity, I'm trying to remember, all activity. I'm going to leave activity out for now. I guess this shows the last things. I might do that. And under support, this is asking for not available to guests, so I have to be logged in. That's fine. So let's actually look at the sign-in. Their sign-in looks like this. So you could put in display name. So let's just say Nathan Stanford Sr. And I'll come up with a password. And sign in. Oh, because I was meaning not to sign in, but I meant to sign up. Let's go back. Let's click sign up. See, in my mind, the button would have been the sign in, and anyway, it doesn't matter. Put in your birthday. I'm going to do this on another screen, even though I could wipe it out. Okay, continue. And then I'm going to, I guess I will sign in with my Google account instead. And okay, I'm not going to do it because it blocked my authorization, which is kind of interesting. I was trying to sign in. Okay, let's forget that. We will simply keep using this just as a guide anyway, because this is not going to be our actual website. So we'll build our own sign-in, our own sign-up, our own login, our own sign-up. So we will work on this, and we will try to take this and make it web accessible. So you see the person who last looks like it's showing their avatar, and then the date that that person. And we look at this. We can see here's the form, and here's the subcategory, the category, and the subcategory. I guess you could say this is the form, this is the subform, and then you got the threads in the form, however you want to put it. I think I'm going to call it category, subcategory. I don't know. I'll think about it. Could change my mind between now and when I do it. But first thing we want to do is get it to where we can show stuff kind of like this, where now it's doing that, now it's doing this. Of course, it's got this ad over here now, and we don't want an ad with ours. And as we get a certain width, we'll make these show up. And that's full screen. Okay, I'm going to stop looking at that. Let's go back here. So let's start building something like that, similar. Let's go to the index. So we got the home page. On the home page, we want to display, let's see here, we want to do div class, div class, column 12. Well, hold on. Let's do the container first. Container. And then we will close that container, that div. Then we want to do div class equals row. And copy paste, move that over. And now we want to do div class column 12, column in medium to do 6, and then column in large to do 4. So then we do this, div, and then we want 3 columns. So let's see here, let's come back here and do a quote we accidentally left out. 1, 2, 3. And we will say this one here is first column. And we will say this is second column. And I got an extra one. We'll say third column. Whoops, third column. We'll get rid of this because we only want 3 columns. Let's go see how it looks. Hit refresh. So now we have first column, second column, third column, and as you go across, they jump into place. I still think I might try container fluid. Now let's go look at how that looks. Refresh. So now we have all the way there. So let's go and make this smaller and compare. So now when we go across, still doing it, which is great. And we will work on 3 columns across. I think I like that better. I'm going to get rid of this search. Don't need that. So if I go back to the nav bar, we already have a search. Well, we don't have a search, but if I'm going to have the search, I guess we could leave it there. Let's do class with margin top of 3, I think. 3 spaces above the search. Let's see how that looks. That moves it down a little. That's perfect. It looks like it's pretty close to the same distance from the bottom as it is from the top. So, I got a D in there somewhere, which I hope I can find pretty easily. So let's look at index. It's probably in here, yeah, because I just changed this. So there we go. So that's fine. We can get rid of that D. That's up here in the left-hand corner. Okay, and we want this to be like a logo. So let's go back to our header, and let's say we want this to be, in this class, we want it to be H2, or actually, I think I might change that, but let's go see what that looks like so you get an idea. So that looks pretty good, actually. I think I am going to leave that after all. I was going to try to use display type that Bootstrap has as well. But this over here is messed up again. Let's go back to nav. A little confused. I didn't change this. Why is this doing that? Okay, let's go back. Well, for now, I'm going to leave it like this. Okay, I'm going to stop right here. If you have any suggestions, well, actually, you know what? We've only been going a little over 10 minutes, so let me go find Bootstrap, and let's actually go and add a footer, because I like to have a footer. So if we go to Docs and we go down here to Footer, we probably should just go to Examples. Samples would be faster, probably. So come down here and look for footers right here. Don't need a real fancy footer. Let's go ahead with, I guess this one. We don't need the icon. I think I'll do this one. So I do View Source, and I scroll down until I find the first footer. Body. Where is the container? That's light, dark. Okay, here we go. And we wanted the first footer, which I assume is this one right here. I think. Nope, it's this one. Hold on. Yeah, it's this one right here. We're going to copy. I'm going to keep the container it's in. I don't know that you really need to, but I'm going to do it. So let's go here to footer. Put it right above the footer. I'm going to do Alt Z, which then doesn't allow the line wrap. So now it's not a line wrapping on me. And here's the links that we have. Because of what we're doing for now, I think I'm going to not even have this. Let's save and let's go look at how it looks. We'll go back here, hit refresh. So now we have a footer, but we did container. We want to do container fluid, so it fills the whole page. So we go back here and we hit this. Now we've got the footer. Now, yeah, it's right there, but we don't have anything in it. So as we get things in it, then we'll be able to show how we fix that. So I'm going to stop for now. I hope that you like what I'm doing. Please subscribe. Hit the bell if you want to know when the next video of this comes out. Being it's Sunday today, I doubt I'll do another one tonight. I'm hoping that this hissing sound is gone. I'm sorry that the first video doesn't sound as good. I had moved around some wires, and somehow one of the wires caused the problem. So I moved them all around again and tested, and it sounded like it was fixed. So I'm hoping this one's fixed. And I'm hoping you're liking the content. I am trying my best to create what it is you would want. Thank you.